is going on, guys? It is Duke. Happy update day. No, it's not update day. Seems that there was an issue with Apple with the App Store, whatever it's called for Apple, which I have an iPhone. That's what I'm using right now to play. There was an issue with Apple pushing out the update, which postponed the update day. So hopefully, maybe tomorrow, hopefully that's what will happen. But really, guys, don't blame Lilith and Jetblade. It's not really their fault. I'm telling you, they come out with a date, and usually, whether it's the Google Play Store or the App Store, they'll push it through. But something happened and it didn't go through. I've covered other games here on the channel where I've seen instances like this. So before you go hating on them, I'm sure they had every good intention to release the game. But hey, we are covering, of course, Rise of Kingdoms here. It's supposed to be update day, but that's cool. It's what we do each and every single day, is bring you Rise of Kingdoms content. So we're going to jump in today. We're going to do something a little bit different. I don't think I've ever done it on the channel here. We're going to be going after some Guardians here. Sanctum Guardians, to be sure. I've had people say, you know, Duke, you do a lot of farming, you do a lot of barbarian hunting, you do a lot of fort blasting, whatever you want to call it. So you do a lot of that kind of stuff, but you don't go after like Guardians and things of that nature. So if we peel back, as you can see, the blob in the center, if you look all the way up above my head up there, like Brady Bunch style, in the center there is my alliance. It's where we hang out, right here. As you can see, SC over there, wood, do not touch, so people don't slam on that one guy. But we have a good amount of territory, and we're going to zoom in here. So we're trying to work on experience points, leveling up our commanders. So another way of doing that is if you go into your alliance area, you look at holy sites. These are the sites that your alliance has captured, and each of these sites has guardians in there. So if you go through them, you can go in there and check to see. All you got to do is just click on the right there, the what is that called? Whatever it's called, whatever, the exponent, whatever it is, whatever it's called, where your degrees of wherever on the map it is. I forget right now, but anyway, so we check it out. That's pretty cool. It's got the wisdom altar here, but you can go in. As you can see, the guardians here have already been defeated, as you can see by the ruins that are left behind. So let's go ahead and jump in. I found one not too far, so I just teleported up to the top. Coordinates, that's what it is. Coordinates just came to my head. Sometimes when you're recording, your head gets crazy. That's why I was talking to Power Star and Echo about going to grab some of those ruins. Sometimes when you're recording, you forget to do those kind of things, but it's all good. So let's go ahead and check out these. We're going to run out some attacks on these Guardians. As you can see, not an extreme amount of XP. The closer you get to, I guess, the Lost Temple, the higher the experience points go. But right here, we're going to go ahead, and as you can see, suggested troops, 50,000 tier 1 units, which is a piece of cake. So before we do that, why don't we stop this? Let's go ahead and do some boosts just to be sure. So let's boost some attack, because I have 32 of them, 12 hours. Let's boost that, and let's go ahead and use a basic army expansion. Might be overkill, but I just want to make sure I can go ahead and take out pretty much all of these Guardians. So let's go ahead and check them out. So for this, I want to get as many experience points as possible. So we want to jump in. We want to use Lohar, and the commander that I really want to level up here is, of course, Belisarius. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to clear. We're going to max it out. We're going to use a bunch of legionary troops and some knights in there. So I don't think it really matters at this point. I don't know if one is better for Guardians or not. You guys can tell me in the comments down below if I am wrong. But here we go. We got 186,000 tier 4 units. So let's go ahead and march on that certain victory. So as you can see, we are right there, and we're going to be shooting on over. So we have a basic plan of action here. So we're going to take out all 3 of those Guardians. And then we're going to shoot down to those 2, and then over here to that one over here, 2 there. So we're going to see if we can take out them all. Like I said, I'm usually so crazy. My head's always all over the place, and I don't do this enough. I don't do it as much as I should. It's probably better if you go through and you grab a bunch of guys from your alliance and mainly have one Big Daddy Whale kind of leading that up, because it doesn't matter if there's 20 guys attacking one of these Guardians, you're all going to get the experience points from it. So if you're doing it solo, if you're going YOLO solo, and then it's, you know, you're not going to really benefit any more than if you were with your whole entire group. You're not going to lose out. So it's probably better to come over here, grab somebody. Maybe I should have asked Echo to come on through, and even guys from other alliances. You can come, you know, you're meeting someone in the Kingdom chat. You can say, yo, let's go bang on some Guardians. And they say, you know what, let's go do it. As long as you're not fighting each other, that's cool, but you can go ahead and take these out. As you can see, fairly simple to do. 186,000 troops were still out. So you can go grab the experience points. Like I said, it's 2,500 a pop. So that is always a good thing. So if you're doing this a couple times a day, trying to keep your eye on the different Guardians that are located throughout the different holy sites, that is always a good thing. That's what you guys should be doing. That's what I should have been doing. So practice what I preach. And as you can see, when you defeat them, of course, it drops ruins. So I'm sure to a majority of you guys watching the video, you know this, but there are guys out there who are still rather new to the game that might not know this. So like I said, this is an easy way to go ahead and get experience. Now, let me know if you guys do have kind of like a schedule for this. Is this something you do each and every single day? Do you make a point to it? Now, if they're far away, you don't want to be marching a half hour away to be doing this, because you can get caught up with something. You can only hit one of the Guardians. Next thing you know, your troops all the way back. So it was smart to go ahead and teleport over here. I think there's a few over here that that I can hit. So there's a few different shrines up in here, sanctums. So you can maybe pick off about 3 of them. Depends on the size of your alliance and the work that they've done leading up to it. So this is one thing that you really should be doing. So as you can see, we're taking them out. We're still at 186, so we're going to be able to wipe out this entire sanctum here of the Guardians. So this is something you can do, like I said, each and every single day, multiple times a day, depending on how many of these different monuments that you guys have taken out. So like I said, this is the Sanctum of Blood. It's a pretty gnarly name. It's a pretty cool name. So, but you also got to make sure that you're coordinated. Now, if you're with a group, that's one thing you need to do. Maybe have one leader who is coordinating, all right, from here, we're going to be heading over to there. And then you kind of use the coordinates on the top there in the blue. Keep your eyes on things and make sure that you're working together as a team. This way, you're maximizing the amount of experience that you're getting. So this is huge. The name of the game is, of course, the upgrading, the grind, but also making sure that you're pushing these commanders to the max, because you want to get the maximum amount of experience from them as you can. So it looks like we have 1, 2, 3 more Guardians after this one, and then we're good to go. So I think we're in good shape here. So this is a good thing. So I'm pretty excited about it, able to do it, and then we can peel back and maybe see if we can grab some more of these. I have a good handful of teleports, which I've been holding on to, which will probably come in handy for the Mightiest Governor event, the final stage that I'll be using. So as you can see, we're just going ahead and trying to knock these things out. Maybe I can even grab this this fort here, 480,000 tier 3 units. I might even try an experiment and see if I can pull down that entire fort with my units. Maybe go grab Julius Caesar and Scipio with their big army, pulling in about 200 and maybe 25,000 tier 4 troops, which we should be able to knock out this barbarian fort by themselves. So that should be a good thing. Let me know what your plan of attack is. Are you doing this each and every single day, or are you like, man, you know what, I'm new to the game, I should be doing that? Thank you, Duke. And hey, we'll all celebrate and have a good time, and we will talk to you guys update time later.